Hello boys, in this video, which is going to be the part for the activity number 2, we're going to check the passive voice again, but in this case I'm going to focus on the tenses that I told you that you can switch from active into passive. This is really important because we have to focus on the active part, yes, so we can switch into the passive. We can start making the structure which we need. Example, present simple. The active sentence that you have for the present simple is reporters write news reports. And the passive, you need to check which is the verb that in this case is write and the active is write, and which tense or what do you have, which is the action which was done for write, what was written, the news. So the object is going to be news. Okay, news is plural. Okay, let's check this part. And the tense that we have is write. The tense, the verb is write, it means that it's in present simple. So news, the verb to be in present simple for news, which is plural, it means news reports are written. Why are written? Because the are is the verb to be in present and written is the main verb, which is write, but in the past participle. And then we have the agent at the end with the by. News reports are written by reporters. In the present continuous, you're going to identify here the present continuous. Michael is baking a brownie. Is baking. Instead of Michael, let's say Maritza, teacher Maritza. Teacher Maritza is baking a brownie. Okay, the important thing here is the brownie. Yes, not who did it. Well, in this case, we're going to give the credit for teacher Maritza. So we have a brownie is being. Here we have 2 times the verb to be, but in one it is an auxiliary with is. Then you have the being because that is the verb to be in the ing form. Because remember, we're writing in the present continuous. So a brownie is being baked, okay, the past participle for the main verb that is bake, by Michael. Well, in our case, by teacher Maritza. Okay? Then the past simple. The company hired new workers last year. It means, if we form it into the passive, we have new workers were hired by the company last year. Okay? Now we have the past continuous. The salesman was helping the customer when the thief came into the store. Oh my God, this is a good one. It means the customer was being helped. Past participle, the past continuous. Everything you have to join it. The customer was being helped by whom? Okay, by the salesman. In this case, you have the rest of the sentence is going to remain. When the thief came into the store. Okay, that's why. Okay, now let's focus on the present perfect, which is the other column here. Second part of the chart is the present perfect. They have already discussed the book. The book has already been discussed. Remember, we have to use the verb to be in the tense of the original or of the active sentence. And then the main verb is going to be in past participle, discussed. Past perfect. He had delivered the letters. The letters had been delivered by him. In this case, if you see, you do not have the agent. You don't have the by he. And in the first one, neither. You don't have the book has already discussed by them. It's not important. The important thing is that it was already done. The number 3 for this column, for this chart, is the future simple. The company will hire new workers. Okay, New workers will be hired by the company. In this case, it is important to focus on the company. So that's why we need the by the company, okay? And the last one is that you have the, let me see, the infinitive part, okay, and the modals. She has to deliver the letters. The letters have to be delivered, okay? And the next part with the modals, we have separate modals, remember? We have there, she must deliver the letters. It means the letter must be delivered. In this case, we are not focused on who did the action. We're going to focus, or we're focusing on what was done. Okay, so don't forget, in the passive voice, the important thing is what was done, not who did it. And if you need to add who did it, you only need to put please the agent, that is the by. But don't forget, we can use other kind of agents, okay, other kind of connectors in this case. The activity number 3 is that please copy this exercise, which stands, and write. Identify each one of the sentences. It's the sentence an active sentence or a passive voice sentence, okay? And the last one is the activity number 4. Maybe this will be the hardest, but it's going to be really cool for you to know many things. Okay, in this case, you have to match the prompts in the columns A, B, or C, which is what was done, who did it, well, the verb, okay, the done, and then who did it. The example that you have there, the James Bond story were written by Ian Fleming. Okay, it doesn't matter. Well, you must use your internet to check about Brazil, the song My Heart Will Go On, the pyramids, the Empire State Building. Do you know what was done in 1913? Do you know what's the meaning for marble? Well, you're going to check that. And this activity, it's also going to be done in your notebook, and you have to upload your evidence for this activity number 4, for this, which is the number 3. You have to copy these, but I don't need them, and I do not need a picture for this. I just need a picture for this. This is the activity 3, and this, which is activity number 4. Okay, I'm going to put them in separate activities so you can upload them separately. Thank you very much for watching this, and don't forget to watch the next one. I really would like to hear your opinions about these videos. If you need me to explain something again, to focus on other thing, just let me know in your comments, okay? You can put it in the blog, in the main wall, or in the private comment. Thank you, teens. Bye bye.